Okay, a quick update. How are we doing? It's getting better. Main thing to report is I've been able to do the plumbing, or start the plumbing. So those horrible 3 pipes that were there are finally gone, hurrah. So that's the start of the pipes. That's the 3 on the left are all the central heating pipes. One for downstairs, one for upstairs and the return feed. And then there's this extra pipe that will be the hot water pipe. I haven't connected the hot water and cold water up yet, mainly because I haven't got the shower yet. And I need to work out, obviously the hot and cold feed goes to the shower, and I need to get the connections, and then I can make the whole thing. But until I get the shower connections, I can't do it. So it's pretty straightforward. Most of the pipes now have gone from here. There's just the hot water and the cold water again. So the hot water will tap into that large pipe, and the cold will run along and up next to the bigger pipes. And so then all the pipes will be gone from there, and it'll be in that corner, and then that corner will be boxed in, and it will be done. Pipes are provisionally run for the central heating radiator that's going to go here, and for the towel rail that's going to go here. So there's pipes underneath these boards here that are blocked off now. So all the pipes are in place for the central heating. Obviously I'll have to drain the system again when I fit the radiators. And then the floor. So I was quite pleased. I started to replace the floor, or mend the floor, getting rid of all the bits that needed replacing. And now very belatedly, I'm afraid it's going to make work for me and cost me money. I'm now going to replace the whole floor, because these bits in the middle, they weren't bad, but I was actually going. These 2 need replacing, so there's only these boards, and it leaves a line, which obviously is where the old room used to end before all this is the extension out there. So what I'm going to do now is I can feather these boards so they're not all going to end in the same place, which means I'm going to have to cut now some of the new boards back, but there you go. And also the new boards are actually slightly thicker. They're between 1 and 2 millimetres thicker than the old boards, so I'd have had to plane and sand them all down anyway, which would have been a huge amount of work. So I wish I'd decided this from the outset, but there you go. So I'm just about to take up the rest of these floorboards, and then I'll re-floorboard with the new boards. Again, these new boards are still only down loose, because they've all got to come up when I find out exactly where the radiator's going, and I won't, and also the bath. I don't know where the bath's going, or even the sink yet. I don't know if I told you we had a big setback with the sink, which I'm very. That was a bad one. We're keeping the loo, and we were keeping the sink, but we were moving the position of the sink. But I went to position the sink and work out where it was going, and it's cracked. And ironically, and I thought, well, how did I crack? I must have cracked the sink in all this sort of demolition work. I should have moved the sink out really, but it was all fully protected. And then I worked out. I was thinking, what's happened? And I worked out right at the very, very, very beginning of the restoration. I dropped the tooth mug into the sink, and I thought, phew, that was lucky. The tooth mug didn't break. And I've worked out now that's what it was. Before I actually really started the building work, I dropped the tooth mug in the sink and I cracked it. And after that, I then wrapped it all and insulated it and made sure nothing could damage it. But of course, I didn't realise it was already damaged. So we now need a new sink as well as a loo. So I don't know where the sink's going, and the trouble is can't work out where the sink's going until the bath's in, because we need to get a nice spread along that wall. The bath's not coming for a couple of weeks, which is just as well. The floor's not ready, but then I've got to do the plumbing for the bath when actually exactly where that's going. And then I've got to plumb the radiator in and so on. So that's why the boards aren't fully down. They're down but not screwed down, so I just pick them all up. Just as a quick note, I've numbered all the boards, because then when you pull them up and you can't work out which one goes where. So they're pencil numbered on the front. You might be able to see these pencil numbers on the front, and then they are marked on the back. I didn't put the marker on the front because that can bleed through the paint and just create even more problems. We are going to paint this floor, so those black markers are where I think the holes for the towel rail radiator are going, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, but right, just about to take these floorboards up, then go and get some more floorboards and redo the floor. But again, it'll only be down loose right until the very end, right until we get the bath and the shower and everything, and so I know where everything's going, and that won't be for a while.